Hey cruisers, today we're totally going there into a controversial topic that cruise veterans and first-timers alike debate constantly. Inside cabins. If you don't believe me, just go straight to the comments section of this video and you're gonna see what I mean. Now, for some people, inside cabins, they are a last resort. They are not gonna book an inside cabin. But for other people, they're actually the secret to an incredible cruise. And I'm here today to give you 10 compelling reasons why booking an inside cabin isn't just a good idea, but for some people, it could potentially be the best decision you'll make for your next cruise. Of course, these cabins are not for everyone. So at the end, we're gonna share 3 ways to know for sure when an inside cabin is not right for you. So you're gonna wanna stick around for that. Oh, and if you're still not sure at the end of the video, don't worry. The next video in this series is all about a different type of cabin, balcony cabins. So you're gonna wanna be sure to subscribe and get the big picture and come back and watch that one too. But let's get into reason number 1, and that is budget and affordability. First up, we have to admit it, you guys. It's probably the most obvious thing. It's your wallet, right? An inside cabin is almost always the most affordable option on a cruise ship. We are talking about a significant price difference that could be the deciding factor between going on a cruise at all and staying home. But it's not just about getting on the ship. The money that you save on your cabin can be reallocated to things that will truly enhance your trip, like a nice dinner at a specialty spot on the ship, maybe even a luxury spa treatment like a massage or a facial or something like that, or an incredible shore excursion that you never thought that you could afford, like a helicopter to a glacier. So it's not just about saving money on your cruise itself, it's about spending your vacation budget, that total vacation budget, smarter. Reason number 2, I love this one. Less motion sickness. This is a big one, you guys, for anybody worried about the choppy seas. And they are out there. There are still some cruises that get kind of bumpy. Inside cabins, especially those located down in those lower decks and kind of in the middle of the ship, they experience the least amount of motion. So when you're in the center of the ship, you're at what's called the fulcrum. That's the most stable point on the ship. Think of the center of like a teeter-totter, right? This means you're gonna feel less of a rocking and rolling sensation, which can be a game changer for people who are prone to seasickness. So imagine this, while other people are fighting queasiness out in their balcony cabin at the very front of the ship, you are passed out soundly, completely undisturbed in your cabin. That is the peace of mind that you cannot put a price on if you get motion sick and you book a cabin inside at the right place on the ship. Now, before we move on to our next tip, I wanted to say a quick thank you and welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Sherry. I'm with CruiseTipsTV.com. And if you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe and drop us a comment before you take off. Okay, back to the list. We left off at number 3, which is inside cabins, you guys. They're the ultimate blackout room. We've all had those mornings on vacation where the sun like peeks in and wakes you up a little too early. Have you ever had that happen to you? Let me know down in the comments. Well, in an inside cabin, it's not really a problem. So there's no windows, there's no portholes, there's no curtains. Your room is like a cave of darkness. So this isn't really just about sleeping in late though. It's about getting the best, most restful sleep of your life. Whether you're trying to nap in the afternoon or you just want to catch up on some serious rest after a busy day ashore, the total lack of natural light means your sleep schedule is more up to you than it is up to the light peeking in. Does that make sense? So most people who swear by inside cabins say that they wake up feeling really refreshed and kind of ready to tackle whatever the day throws at them. Reason number 4, booking an inside cabin gives you motivation to explore the ship a lot more. Let's be honest. If you've got a stunning balcony cabin with a perfect view, you might be tempted to just sit out there all day. And while that sounds nice, you might be missing out on all the other amazing things that your cruise ship has to offer. An inside cabin actually encourages you to leave your room and discover all the different activities and shows and venues on board. It's a gentle nudge that some people enjoy to find the best spots on the ship, whether it's a hidden lounger, maybe it's a really fun water slide, or even a new friend at the pool bar. Your cabin becomes a place to rest and shower, not really a place to live. And that's exactly how some people who swear by inside cabins think a cruise should be. Reason number 5. If you book an inside cabin, you're gonna avoid being spoiled. Now this might sound kind of counterintuitive, but hear me out. Booking a high-end cabin can set a new standard for your future cruises. And let's face it, you guys, that's kind of a dangerous game. Once you experience a suite or a balcony cabin, it's kind of hard to go back to anything less. If you book an inside cabin, or at least first, if you book an inside cabin early in your cruise life, your cruise history, it's going to allow you to experience the cruise for what it is: the destination, the food, the ship, the entertainment, the people. You're appreciating the cruise experience itself, not just your room. This way, if later on you do decide to splurge on a balcony cabin in the future, it kind of feels like a treat. It doesn't feel like the new normal, if that makes sense. Now let me stop for just a second to ask you guys a question. I want to get you to weigh in the comments. What are your thoughts on inside cabins? Have you ever booked one before, and how was that for you? Moving on, reason number 6, you're going to focus on the destination. This is similar to exploring the ship, but it's kind of about the bigger picture of getting out there on land. When you're in a windowless room, your focus shifts from the ocean view outside your window to that port that you are about to visit. And for me, that's what cruising is all about. It's about traveling to different places. You're more likely to spend time planning your shore excursions, maybe like reading up on the local culture, getting excited for what's to come. The cabin becomes like the staging ground for the adventure, not the destination itself. This is particularly important for port-intensive itineraries where the real vacation is kind of off the ship. Reason number 7, you know what, guys? An inside cabin has the exact same amenities as other cabins for the most part. It's a misconception though. A lot of people don't know that. They often think an inside cabin means a less than stellar experience, but it's just not true. You're still getting the same bed, the same bathroom, the same cabin steward, the same access to all the ship's facilities, and as somebody who's staying in a balcony cabin. So what's the big deal, right? The difference is the ocean view and the window, and honestly, it's the size too. The level of service though, and the quality of your room are probably going to be pretty consistent across the board. You're not a second-class citizen because you have an inside cabin. Reason number 8. Honestly, guys, in an inside cabin, there can be a lot less exposure to noise. Depending on the location, these inside cabins can be kind of quieter than ocean view or balcony cabins. They're often nestled deeper within the ship, and they're shielded from the sounds of the waves, the wind, the people talking on their balconies. This can be a really big plus for light sleepers. Imagine being on the ship and only hearing the gentle hum of the engines, not like the roaring of the ocean or your neighbor's late night conversations. Sometimes inside cabins are a peaceful retreat from the hustle and bustle of the ship. Number 9, increased security and privacy. For some people, the thought of a window or a balcony on a ship can be a security concern. While cruise ships are incredibly safe, an inside cabin offers a little bit of extra peace of mind. So there's no external access points, and you have one less thing to worry about. Plus, that privacy is unmatched. Nobody can see into your room, and you don't have to worry about your balcony being overlooked by a higher deck. It's a completely private space where you can truly relax without any outside distractions. Number 10, it is perfect for napping on demand. Now we're kind of building on the blackout point we made earlier. That complete darkness of an inside cabin is a nap lover's paradise. Whether you've had a long day exploring in port or a late night at the casino, you can retreat to a cabin and get a really restorative nap at any time of the day. All you have to do is turn off the lights and crawl into your bed. This is a huge advantage for anybody who needs to recharge their batteries to make the most of their vacation. The combo of quiet and darkness makes for a really nice napping environment. It really does. It's just something you can't get as easily in a sunny cabin. Now, we talked about this earlier, right? That maybe an inside cabin isn't right for you. And there really are 3 types of people and 3 reasons maybe you shouldn't cruise in an inside cabin. So let's talk about those. The number 1 thing, and this is a common one, why you might not want to book that inside cabin is if you suffer from claustrophobia and or anxiety. So for some people, the complete lack of a window or natural light can trigger feelings of claustrophobia, the walls closing in on you kind of feeling, or even anxiety. Being in that small enclosed space for a long time without the ability to look out and be connected to the outside world, it can be kind of disorienting. It can be kind of uncomfortable. So you have to think about that. If you think that that enclosed cabin is going to turn your vacation into a source of stress rather than relaxation, then you might want to book a balcony cabin. Next up, missing the connection to the outside world. Sometimes for people, An inside cabin, by its very nature, it really feels like it separates you from that environment that you're traveling through. You might miss those spontaneous views of the ocean, the passing ships that are kind of fun to watch, or the really pretty coastlines. So if you really need to feel like you're at sea and you want to feel connected to the journey at all times, not just when you purposefully walk outside of your room, then the inability to step onto that private balcony, it could be a drawback for you, and you might want to book a balcony instead. Also, if you have difficulty with your circadian rhythms, so if you're the kind of person who without natural light can have a little challenge sleeping and you mess up that sleep-wake cycle, it might not be the right fit for you because that complete darkness means you can easily oversleep or get disoriented. You just kind of conk out and you don't really know what time of day it is. Well, some people find it perfect for sleeping in, other people need that little gentle cue of sunlight to help them wake up and feel refreshed and ready to go. So there you have it, folks. 10 solid reasons why booking an inside cabin might be the best decision you can make for your next cruise. It's not about settling for less, it's about making a strategic choice that enhances your vacation in ways you may not have considered. It's about saving money for what really matters, getting better sleep, and being motivated to explore every inch of the ship and every inch of the place you're visiting. Don't let the idea of a windowless room deter you. If an inside cabin's right for you, and we hope this video helps you determine if it is, embrace it. You might just find that your best cruise vacation ever was hiding in the dark. Now remember to share those thoughts that you have with us, and I'm sure you have thoughts on inside cabins. Have you booked one before? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more cruise tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye-bye.